Hi guys, welcome back to another yoga flow, and today's practice is going to be a shake it off yoga flow. So we're going to be shaking our limbs, shaking off any stagnant or bad energy, and just kind of refreshing our body in like a really nice way. I find it like wakes up almost like every cell in your body. But we're going to start standing and in stillness. So spread your toes nice and wide, bring your feet about hip width apart. Soften your knees, close your eyes and just take a moment of stillness. Take a nice big breath in and exhale it out. One more like this, big breath and a big sigh. So just notice how it feels to be standing today, with this idea that we are not moving. So we are trying to be still, but the world is like moving beneath us. Gravity maybe makes us sway a little from side to side. And just check in with how you're feeling today. Blinking the eyes open. And we're going to start with shaking out our legs. So bring one leg out to the side and just begin shaking the foot, almost like you've got a sock on your foot and you're like trying to shake it off. So like really shake it out, allow the leg to be like heavy. Imagine you're really trying to like shake that sock off your foot. Good. And then let's do the opposite side. So bringing that foot down, shaking it out. Good. Let your foot be really like floppy, like relax the ankle as much as you can. Nice, so quick movements, kind of shaking up the body. Nice. Be careful of your balance here. You can be by a wall if you want. Good. And then release. Bring your feet down. Just notice how that feels to be grounded with the feet now. Good. Same thing with the arms. So allow your arms to be floppy. Almost like you're a teenager. You just like let your shoulders be heavy. Nice. And then begin to take a little sway from side to side. Just let your hands kind of hit you. Maybe they start to get a bit faster, so your arms like swing out to the sides more. Just let your head just kind of be wherever it wants to be. Lovely. Feeling that nice twist through your middle back. Good. Maybe it starts to get even faster. Keep your knees nice and soft for this one. Lovely. Good, and then slow it down. Slowly slow it down. So your arms get lower, the movements get smaller until you come to a stop. Bring your hands by your side, close your eyes, soften your knees. Just see how that tiny bit of movement feels. Lovely. Then blinking the eyes open, we're going to cup our hands to make this little kind of cupping shape, and then we're going to tap all over our body. So you're going to start with the front body, so on the abs. Notice how the sound is. Onto the hips, down legs, all the way onto the feet, the ankles, the soles of the feet. Make sure they get a little bit of involvement as well. And then work your way back up the legs around the sides, the calves, onto your hamstrings. Almost like a little massage almost. Onto the glutes, that bassy sound of the bum. Good, and then back up the sides, onto your back if you can reach around, to your front body, and then up and down the arms, onto the hands. Good, and then opposite side. Just kind of waking up the skin. So you start to get maybe a little bit pink as the blood comes to the surface to really invigorate your skin. This is a really nice energizing practice. Good. And then spread your toes. Relax your shoulders, close your eyes. How does that feel? Maybe there's a tingling sensation, a slight warmth, or just a shift of something. Lovely. Blinking the eyes open. As you inhale, reaching the hands up and overhead. And as you exhale, forward fold. Good, inhale, halfway lift and lengthen. As you exhale, place the hands down, step it back to an all fours shape. Good, from here, as you inhale, extend your right leg back, let your foot be floppy, and just begin to shake out that leg. So notice how that feels. Maybe it gives your shoulders a little bit more movement than when you were standing. Good, shake out that foot nicely, good. And then bring it on in. Let's do the opposite side, shake it out. Nice, might feel nice on your hamstrings, on your glute, even like your lower back. Good. And then bring it in, tuck the toes. We're going to stretch out through our feet. Walking the hands back. You can always bring your hands down at any point. Otherwise, hands up onto the thighs. Relax your weight into your heels. Feel that nice stretch through the foot. Take your hands out and give them a bit of a shake. So really allow your fingers and thumbs to relax. So they spend so much time like tapping and typing away, scrolling through our phones. See if you can really relax all those muscles in the hand. Maybe there's a little up and down. I know it looks kind of weird. Nice, so if you can shake it off. Good, it's a nice way to warm up our wrists as well. Good, keep breathing. Lovely, and then bringing those hands down towards the mat. Spread the fingers wide and really feel your mat. Good, tucking the toes, finding a downward facing dog. So take a little pedal through the feet. Notice how it feels after shaking it off a little. Relax your head and neck. No need to hold up that head and neck at all. Lovely. And then walking your hands back to your feet. So we come into the back edge of our mat. Soften the knees and then just allow everything to be heavy. So shake out your shoulders, shake out your head. You can let the jaw hang open and release the face. Maybe nod the head. Yes. Shake it no. Notice how that feels in the neck, the upper back. Lovely. Good, and then walking the hands back out to a plank position. Press into the earth, push into the heel, so you're measuring up your downward dog, and then lift back into downward facing dog. Lovely. Bring your left foot into the center of your mat, and then float your right leg high into the sky. Good. As you exhale, plant that right foot in between the hands, coming up to a high lunge. As you inhale, reach the hands high. And as you exhale, cactus them out, squeeze the shoulder blades together. We're going to take that movement twice more. Inhale, reaching the hands high. Exhale, cactus out the arms. One more, inhale. Exhale, cactus them out. This time your hands are going to come down towards the mat and you're going to lift your left foot into a standing split. Relax your head and neck and then begin to shake out through that left leg. So maybe it's just a bend and straighten of the knee. Maybe that feels good. Maybe it feels better to flap out through the foot. I know it challenges your balance. So keep your center strong and just find a little bit of a regular movement in that left leg to what you usually would in your standing splits. Lovely. Relax your jaw. Good. Take a nice big breath in. And as you exhale, landing that left foot behind you. Good. Inhale. Hands reach high. And as you exhale, cactus out the arms. And then bring the hands down to the mat. Step it back to a high plank. Breathe in. Exhale, take it through a vinyasa. Empty out. Inhale, lift the heart, reset the spine. Exhale, taking it back. Downward facing dog. Lovely. Bring your right foot into the center of the mat. Raise your left leg high. As you exhale, place it in between the palms. High lunge. Inhale, reach your fingertips towards the sky. And as you exhale, cactus them out. Proud and open chest. Good. Inhale, reach the hands high. Exhale, cactus them out. Life in those fingers. One more. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Bringing your hands down just in front of that front foot and then reaching your back foot up into the sky. Head drops down, and then find a bit of a regular movement with the knee, maybe the hip. Maybe you want to shake it out through the ankle. Don't forget that challenges your balance quite a lot, so just keep your center really strong. And just find a bit of like a regular movement that you wouldn't usually do in your standing split. Sometimes we can be a bit robotic in our yoga practice, get into like robotic habits. See if you can just find a bit of playfulness and like fluidity almost. Good. Take another big breath in. And as you exhale, land those right toes behind. Runner's lunge. Inhale to high lunge, zip up the belly. Exhale, cactus out the arms. Good. From here, hands to mat. Step it back to a high plank. Exhale, take it through your version of a vinyasa. Inhale, lift the heart. Exhale back, downward facing dog. Lovely. From here, tiptoe your feet to your hands. So we come into the front edge of the mat. And then take your feet a bit wider than hip width, so yogi squat distance. From here, bending into the knees, dropping the sit bones down, coming into your yogi squat. So hands can stay here, hands can come to the heart. And just take a little rock from side to side. Just find a bit of a regular movement. Don't worry if your heels are lifted, you can be on your tiptoes. And just allow that to kind of settle, coaxing into those hips. Lovely. Good. From here, bringing the hands behind. Lengthen out the legs in front. Good. Soften your feet and just begin to shake out your legs. So you can tap the hamstrings onto the mat. It's quite nice for like massaging into your hamstrings, the back of the knee, the calves. Good. And then shake your legs from side to side. Like almost like you're waving your feet like windscreen wipers. Let your feet be really heavy. Maybe a little bit of this, if that feels good. You can like mix it up. Nice. Good. And then when you're ready, come to stillness with the legs and slowly, slowly roll down onto the back. Good. When you arrive, make sure your head is nice and comfortable, and then bring the knees in towards the chest. Give yourself a little hug. Good. From here, you're going to extend the legs up to the sky. You can keep the knees a little soft, and then the hands towards the sky. So it's almost like you're in zombie hands. Relax your fingers. Just let the fingers kind of flop back to the earth. Knees are a little soft. And then shake out your hands and feet, almost like you're a bug on the mat. You've fallen on your back. So shake it out. Just allow gravity to pull you closer to the mat, so the back is nice and supported. The arms kind of drop back into the sockets, the legs draw back into the hips. Lovely. Shake a few more shakes here. Big breath in. And as you exhale, stop with the shaking. Feet land to the earth. Hands rest onto the belly. Close your eyes. How does that feel? Slow your breath if it started to run away from you. Notice how the skin feels. And then going to the next layer, noticing how the connective tissue feels. The muscles right down to the skeleton. And then hugging the knees in towards the chest. Take a little rock up and down a few times, and then meet me in a seated position, whatever that looks like for you. Close your eyes and come back to stillness. So after the effort comes the ease. Get comfortable in your seat. Take a nice big breath in. And a big sigh out. Maybe a little smile to yourself. Blinking the eyes open. Thank you so much for sharing your yoga practice with me today. I know this one was a little bit different, but I hope you enjoyed it. And I will see you tomorrow for another flow. Bye.